Had a question from TZ earlier. Is it can Ausar shoot better than 20% from three with a full
Jeez.
off season and best shooting coach in the league?
I mean, dear God, I mean, he better shoot better than 20%. If we're talking about like the questions that we're talking about, like he needs to get to, like 30%. And listen, he already was technically at 22% last year from three. So like he's already cleared this bar, but it's like for Ausar, it's like, how do you get to where you're like actually respected, which is if you're going to be respected, that's going to be around like 33% and up. That's where teams have to start respecting you. Because when 1 out of 3 times they can guarantee you're going to make a three, that's when you can't just allow them to shoot them.
Respect is the key word. Like, he don't have to be a sniper. He don't have to hit 35 to 40%, but you have to be able to have the defense respect you. Again, I keep bringing this point up. I remember Draymond Green and the Warriors turning his back when Ausar had a 3-point opportunity. I watched that happen. Like, that's YMCA basketball disrespect. If you see a guy, if you see the shooter with your head, you say, "Oh, you shoot," and he just turns around, that's mad disrespectful to you. So yes, hopefully he can be able to shoot around 20, again, to a level of respect, whatever number that's going to be. And free throws should be a part of that as well, because like, we don't want Ausar in a position where, like, I remember what's his name, Andre Roberson from the Thunder. He was a fantastic defender, but he couldn't stay on the floor because they were doing hack-a-shack to him, and he couldn't hit free throws and stay on the floor. I think Ausar can do a little bit more, so where that's not a worry. But if teams wanted to lean and do that, that would be a thing if he's going to be shooting under 70% again. So it's going to have to be some kind of improvement on both of those areas for Ausar. Like, I've seen a lot of people on social media saying things like, even if he doesn't become a respectable 3-point shooter, his ceiling is still here, or the Pistons can still be fine. I don't think so. I think he's going to have to be somewhat respectable. Again, whatever number that is from three or from distance, it's going to have to be something to tip the defense in terms of how they defend him, because it can't just constantly be, "Oh, you got the ball? Psh, we good." That can't be their response when he has the ball on the perimeter.
It's the key to maximizing his potential. It just is.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like I've seen conversations with people, and I'll answer your question in a minute. But like, I don't really need him to develop a 3-point shot. If he just develops tighter handle, he'd be unstoppable. I'll be like, okay, like I honestly think like he could do both. He can develop a handle and become a better 3-point shooter. Can he shoot better than 20% this year? I would like to hope he can.
Right.
But nothing's set in stone. I really don't know how confident he is as a jump shooter. It seemed a lot of times this year when he was open from three, he would look and he's like, "I'm not going to shoot it. I'm just going to try to drive inside and get a layup." There was one game in particular where he missed 2 threes in a row, and K just kept passing him the ball because they were getting offensive rebounds. And Fred Vincent was the first one to mob him to the bench and just give him a high five and just give him that positive reinforcement. Like, I think if he develops a jump shot and becomes a two-way player, like, yeah, we're talking about a different basketball player on this roster, but I hope he can. I don't really know if he can. I wish he had the confidence of Ron Holland of just letting that shit fly. Ron didn't give a shit last year. He didn't care if he went 0 for 10. He was going to shoot that 11th. Like, that's the type of confidence I want to see from Ausar this year.
Yeah. And I think some of it too, like, I think some of those drives, like, I think were like because he was able, like, a lot of times, like, when he's able to get to the basket, like, especially if like guys are trying to close out, like, they're not going to be able to catch up if they're running one direction at full speed and Ausar's running the other direction past them at full speed. Like, they're not going to be able to do much about that. And so, again, like, if, can you get to 20%? Like, yeah, freaking better at that point. But there certainly is the infrastructure there for him to improve, and you got to imagine he's been working on it in the gym as well. Like, he's not unaware of the fact that him being a 3-point shooter is going to be one of the big keys to him maximizing his potential.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to imagine that he's in the gym every day working on his 3-point shots with different trainers, Fred Vincent. Like, We saw what Ron was doing and how much better he looked. I mean, shot over 40% from three in the summer league. Granted, it was a summer league, but on 5 attempts a game, like he looked really good out there. Looked really confident.
I don't know if it was you that posted it, Anthony, or whoever it was, but we saw Ausar through the offseason working on jump shots and that like little reel or whatnot. And I'm sitting here thinking, please don't let this become the new Ben Simmons workout video. Like, please don't let this be the Andre Drummond 3-point workout video in the summer of, oh, it's going to turn around. And then the regular season gets here and it just doesn't translate at all. I don't want that to become a thing. Hopefully he can turn that around and become legit.
That's why I had to pause Anthony earlier when he was like talking about Jalen Duren shooting. I was like, no.
Right, that's why you took a timeout.
Hold on.
Let's make sure we're on the same page here.
Calling for this again. Like, if anyone knows this phenomenon and knows it well, it's Anthony. So I need to make sure he ain't drinking that Kool-Aid again.
Yep.
Without the bowl running through the dishwasher. You know what I'm saying?
We saw it with Killian Hayes. We've seen it too many times. Just cannot keep repeating itself enough. Please.
I can't keep getting away with it.